Hey guys, this is Anita. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my review of Deathless Beast by Andrew Meredith. This is book 1 in his Kallattian Saga series. My journey with Deathless Beast started very interesting. I generally don't read new releases. After reading reviews, if I think I would enjoy the book, then only I pick up. And I don't start unfinished series. That's a strict rule I followed until last year. But there are some amazing books came out last year, like Justice of Kings, A Touch of Light. I started getting FOMO, so I decided to break my rule for some books at the end of last year. Just then the author of Deathless Beast, Andrew Meredith, asked if anyone was interested in reviewing his audiobook, and someone said it was cozy fantasy. Last year I read Legends and Lattes and I was looking to read more cozy fantasy, so I immediately volunteered and Meredith sent me audiobook and ebook. First thing I want to say about this book is it is not cozy fantasy. Yes, it does not have any abuse or gratuitous violence, but it is not a slice of life story, and the world building isn't light. World building is huge and there are some dark things happen in this book. So if you are not reading this book because it is cozy fantasy, don't worry about it. You can pick this up. Meredith created this epic world with so much detail. He created entire pantheon of gods, separate holy orders with scriptures and different vows. He developed background stories and myths for these gods, and he did all this without infodumps. It didn't even take long time to get into the story and be invested in characters. Meredith drops us in the middle of a conspiracy in the prologue. I didn't understand anything then, but Meredith starts introducing these characters and the world with a small caravan and eases into the plot and revisit this conspiracy and people around it at the end of each part. That kind of makes us guess and pick up clues. We mainly follow 4 characters. First two are Hannon and Ralia Clow, brother and sister. They are black sentinels, mercenaries to hire. We get introduced to them when they're escorting a small caravan along with other mercenaries. This caravan is traveling from north to south. That's how we are introduced to some of the world. I think that's a clever way to introduce us to the world along with the plot, along with the characters. We learn about major cities, border issues, and different dangers along the way. Hannon is good at organizing and setting up different caravan routes. Ralia is good at fighting. She's the fighter in the family. I got invested in them very early in the book, just 20-30 pages into the book when they were fighting some beast. I didn't even realize that until one of their lives was in danger. Next character we follow is Jinned. He's a paladin in the Holy Order of Knights. He's traveling along with the head of this Holy Order and other members. Jinned is the most developed character out of all. We see how he started and how far he has come. And the last character we follow is Kallattian. She is a physician to the matriarch of the Women's Holy Order of Rose. She thinks her life is decided for her. All she wants is the choice to decide her own path to go to the college and study. In addition to this, we follow many secondary characters. Everyone is different and they have their own agency. The main focus of the story is on these holy orders and their role in this world. They both are traveling the world, visiting their churches and supervising their accounts. I love the way Meredith used these religious organizations in resolving conflicts. And all this traveling also helped us learn more about the world. I like that Women's Holy Order have their own agenda. All these cities they visit are different. There is one city where women aren't that safe. They go through abuse and there they can't involve in these kind of orders. So they maintain secret walls and they provide shelter to victims and they provide food for the poor, and they come up with their own projects to develop their situation and also to help the whole city. Meredith also showed us the contrast to this situation in another city where women were respected. I really liked the way he showed both of these without judgment. When I read this, my respect for Meredith shot through the roof. He executed it so carefully, like weaving a beautiful basket. There is another thing I liked in this book. Actually, it is a personal thing. Nobody cares about this. There is this character in the Holy Order of Knights who is annoying. He has this extreme opinions. He took a vow of chastity. He can't be intimate with another person sexually, but he has extreme opinions on that. He is very disrespectful to women. He even treats little girls as sinners. We always see characters like this in many movies, even in real life, but people kind of ignore them until it escalates. When it gets escalated, they'll be shocked and they'll say like, I did not think that he'll do something like this. I thought he's only talking. But no, there are always clues around. I hate that people ignore in the beginning, but in this book he was always called out every single time he was disrespectful or he quote a wrong scripture to defend himself. He was called out. That made me really happy. I don't know if that brings a change in him or not, but I really appreciated him being called out like that. Every time that happened, I appreciated Meredith. All these small things made me very happy. It felt like this book is written for me. I enjoyed everything in this book. There are some difficult names in the book, but audiobook helped with that. Meredith's narration is fantastic. There is not a lot of action in terms of battle scenes, but there are some skirmishes and there is a lot of tension and it is very fast paced. I like the setup for the next book, and we still need to learn a lot about world and about characters, so I'm looking forward to the next book and I highly recommend this book. If you have read this book already, please let me know your thoughts in comments, and if you have not yet picked it up, how soon are you going to pick up? Please like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.